Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UTEP Miners. The Bearcats will kick it away to start. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UTEP Miners offense will get the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Miners send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Sam Houston's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He's got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Mancuso. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Right back to him on the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Pace. Fires to the tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He unleashes a long one. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got his man in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Miners are flying down the field. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Pace. Fires to the big fella. Nothing but green ahead. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Leaves it with the running back. Bulldozes him. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, UTEP.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 1st down here for the offense. With jet sweep pass. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. He's looking to throw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield. It's Rasmussen. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Fast motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Pace. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a UTEP first down.
Quick handoff. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Wilkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush, getting to the QB so quickly? You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the ball is picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Rasmussen. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Coming after it. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Feeling some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Miners decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Mancuso. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're trying to get to it. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bearcats! A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Old Dominion went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that fourth quarter. Total destruction by the Monarchs in a statement win if there ever was one.
Gets open down the middle.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him just a leap or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw its pace. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pressure coming. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Smashes it between the uprights.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm right of this group.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grab behind the line. It's Mancuso. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. He's got it on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Offense now working in the red zone. To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Lining up to convert third down. Back to throw, it's Pace. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miners.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll try to power it in. Jumped on top of the pile. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the win.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Touchdown, UTEP! Reeled it in and just made the house call. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be brought down. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the move. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Wide receiver shows motion. Scanning the field, it's Pace. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Miners line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going up top on first down. Finds us back in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's now second down after the short completion. The give to the tailback. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 16 over Memphis.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to go deep. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Wilkins. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab, and he's running in the open. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
26. Sam Houston, 21.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Miners will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 3rd down and 1. And this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Pace. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Finds the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And that's a UTEP first down.
The quarterback takes a knee. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.